Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be trying out some Korean skincare from YesStyle.com. All these skincare products that I've got here are part of the winter dry skincare routine set. So this skincare routine will be perfect to have for this winter because of the change in temperature and all the illnesses that are going around which could cause breakouts. Also, if you have combination skin, your skin tends to get flakier through the winter months. So in this video I'll be trying out and reviewing all of these skincare products from YesStyle.com, and I'll be trying them out in the order I normally do my skincare routine. So without much further ado, let's have a look at everything that is in this set. So the first thing we're going to be starting off with is the Fig Scrub Mask. So since this is a scrub mask and it has like exfoliating elements into it, usually when you're starting your skincare routine you'll start with something like this because this is the product that will open up your skin and open up your pores. It's also meant to go first for better absorption of the nutrients in the scrub mask. The great thing about this is that it's vegan friendly, even right down to the packaging. This mask contains black sugar and fig powder to get rid of dead skin cells and impurities. So I'm going to open up this mask now and we're going to give it a go. So this is what the mask looks like. It's in a pretty big jar and it also comes with a wooden spatula, which is quite handy. Honestly, I love the packaging of this. I love the colour of it as well. It's really cute. So for this mask you're supposed to leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes before washing it off, and then you gently massage it into your skin afterwards as well. So I'm going to apply this to my face right now, and then obviously I'll wait 10 to 15 minutes and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys what my skin looks like after I've taken it all off and everything. But let's go ahead and apply this to my skin. Right, so let's get into this. It's only right to have a little sniff. Ooh, it smells quite nice actually. Right, I'm going to use this wooden spatula here. Do I just put it... Oh, I feel like I've got too much on the spatula. Put it straight on my skin. I'm also going to massage it into my skin right now too, just to pick up my dead skin cells and exfoliate my skin, open up those pores. And it's just gonna get rid of all the bad stuff in my skin, which is amazing because I've been doing a lot of face paint looks this week. My skin definitely needs a little bit of TLC right now. One thing about this, it does get a little bit messy, but it is an exfoliating mask, so it's quite sugary and yeah, nothing that I can't handle though. I'm not joking, it smells lovely. Oh, yeah, it does. It smells really, really nice. It's actually quite relaxing to massage it into my skin. I'm just going in there into my eyebrows because I usually end up getting really big spots in my eyebrows as well, so especially if I end up covering them with glue quite often. I'm pretty sure that's what breaks me out. I'm not sure if this is how much you're meant to put on, but I'm being very generous. But yeah, it feels really lovely on my skin. Okay, so I've applied that to my skin right now. Right at this moment, I do feel like it's really got deep into my skin. It does feel very uncomfortable because it does feel like I've just got sugar on my face. But once I've washed it off and everything, it'll probably look really nice. And I'm really excited to see what my skin looks like afterwards. But this is what my skin looks like right now with the mask on. But I'll be right back to show you the results. And this is what my skin looks like after taking the face mask off. My skin definitely feels a lot more nourished and my pores definitely do feel open right now. That's what exfoliating does to your skin. Sort of empties everything out of your pores. But honestly, my skin felt really pampered with this face mask. I think I would definitely be using that again. And yeah, I just love how it made my skin feel, to be honest. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to go in with is a cleanser. And this is the B-Lab Cica Barrier 5.5 Gel Cleanser. So it's good to go in with a cleanser after using an exfoliant, because especially with sugar scrubs, like you can sort of still feel it like on your skin afterwards. So it's always good to go in with a cleanser afterwards. So this cleanser, it removes dirt and fine dust on the face for healthier skin. Okay, I'm really sorry, I'm reading this off my phone right now because I'm not sure how I'm going to remember to say this like as a sentence without looking at my phone. So this cleanser is enriched with Centella asiatica extract to soothe irritated skin and Bex Panthid to supply vitamin B5 hydration and barrier care. So that sounds really good. I'm not sure what half of these things are. I've never really heard of them. So basically it's going to give us a nice barrier on the skin and just give us a ton of hydration. It is also fragrance free, which is absolutely amazing. If you don't know already, fragrances in some skincares can actually cause a little bit of irritation on your skin. If you watch Skincare by Hiram, you might know that already. This is also suitable for sensitive skin, so that is perfect for the winter time because our skin is usually quite sensitive during these months. Right, we're going to try this out. So I'm going to do what I did earlier, just like spread it on my face, show you guys guys how I apply it, and then I'm just going to wash it off and we'll see how my skin looks like afterwards. Also, like I said before, the cleanser will take away a little bit of the sugar scrub that I can still feel on my face, and just make sure that's all off because you don't want that sitting on your skin. Right, I'm just putting it onto my hand here, quite a generous amount. Oh, it's quite soapy. It's foaming up quite nice. And just making sure I get around my nose ring because it's always good to keep your piercings clean as well. In my eyebrows, like I said before, I usually break out a lot in my eyebrows because I'm always like covering it with glue and everything. Just massaging it into the skin. It's fragrance free, so it doesn't smell of anything. And like I said, that's actually quite good for a skincare product because fragrances do irritate the face. Obviously, a little bit of fragrance here and there is like not bad at all. It's just if you're putting fragrance on your skin all the time, it's quite damaging. And you do not want that for your skin. So I'm going to go and take this off and we'll have a look at my skin afterwards. Hopefully all of that sugar scrub will be off now, so I'll be right back. Right, so here's my skin after using that gel cleanser. I actually feel like my skin looks quite bright after using that. Might just be me. I actually managed to get all of the sugar scrub off as well after using that gel cleanser, so that's really good as well. I don't have any of that left on my skin now, so thankfully the part of the video where I have to keep running off to wash everything off my face is over now. We've got serums and we've got a moisturising cream to try out now. So we're on to the last few steps of the skincare routine. So the next thing that I'm going to be trying out is the Revectin Skin Essentials Barrier Repair Face Oil. So this builds a skin strengthening moisture barrier to keep skin hydrated and plumper. It also has an anti-inflammatory effect which makes your skin feel more refreshed and youthful. This is also an anti-aging product as well if you're into those sorts of products. Alright, I've got the list of things here that it's free from. It's free from parabens, mineral oil, artificial fragrances and colouring and steroids. So yeah, those are all the things about this face oil. So it's one of those dropper bottles here. So if you know anything about these sorts of serums or face oils, you do not put them directly onto your skin. You don't want to get your germs on the little pipette thing. Instead, the healthiest way with this is to put it on your hands and then apply it to your skin. Again, I'm learning all of these tips from Skincare by Hiram. So let's try this out on the skin. It definitely feels moisturising. I was quite worried that this would feel too oily on my skin because I already have quite an oily skin type, but it does feel very moisturising. Oh, I do not like the smell of that, but it did say that it didn't have no fragrance, so it's just going to smell of pure oil. But it is making my skin feel really nice, so we don't care about the smell as long as it's doing something really nice to our skin. It feels like it's going to sink into my skin and just give it a lot of moisture, which is perfect. So that is that face oil. I'm sorry for my pronunciation, but I think this is how it's said. But this is the Dr. Saracle Royal Vita Propolis 33 Ampule. I have no idea if I said that right or not, but it is a small like little dropper thing again, and it gives you a ton of information, but it's in a different language, so I can't read that. But it comes out like this. It has a very funky packaging though. It's quite a small bottle, but we'll see how it performs on the skin. I'll tell you guys what it does right now. So this is supposed to give your skin that sort of plump effect, and it supplies rich nutrients for glowy, youthful skin. It's also supposed to brighten up a dull complexion, and this is also suitable for sensitive skin. Like I said, it's quite a small bottle, but it seems like it's going to do wonders for my skin. So let's see what it's like. Again, we're not going to put this directly onto the skin. We're just going to do one pump like that and onto my hand. This feels quite cold on my skin. Again, this is a face oil, so I'm a little bit worried that this is going to be a little bit too oily for my skin, but it's feeling alright so far. Feels very nourishing, very hydrating, and like I said before, it feels a bit cold on my skin actually. Which is quite funny. It's definitely given my face that sort of hydrated sort of look. I'm not sure if I look like I'm sweating or if I'm just like looking really hydrated right now, but like I said, I already have quite an oily complexion, but it's alright because the next thing we're going to go in with is a moisturiser, so it might counterbalance it a little bit. This is definitely very hydrating. I feel like if you've got drier skin than me, this might work for your skin a little bit better, especially if you're like dry on your T-zone. Yeah, this is going to be really good for you because this is really hydrating and moisturises your skin really nicely. Okay, so on to the last product. So this is the last product, and this is the Dynasty Cream, and we're going to end with this product here because this is essentially a moisturizer that you would end your skincare routine on. So this cream is enriched with Korean ginseng and orchid extracts. It also helps improve wrinkles whilst also moisturizing and brightening the skin. So let's give this a go. I have high hopes for this because I'm hoping it will sort of counteract all of this oil on my face right now. Whilst I feel like it's done something really nice nice and hydrating for my skin. I just don't think it's good for my skin type. I have high hopes for this moisturizer right now for the end of the skincare routine. So this is the little pot. You also get a little spatula to scoop it out as well, so we're going to use that. It doesn't smell of anything, so I'm assuming it's fragrance free, which is also really good for your skin. I'm just going to scoop out with a spatula, which is actually quite thin, so I'm assuming that you only take a small amount. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and just sort of work it into my skin. Oh yeah, that's definitely counteracting all of the oil on my face right now. This feels very moisturizing and also quite thick as well. Might actually be a good one to put on before you go to bed, because this will sink into your skin overnight and give you a nice glow in the morning, I would think. Yeah, that feels really nice and nourishing. I really love the feel of that on my skin, and it's definitely worked with those oils really well as well, so they don't feel so slippery and slidey on my skin. But yeah, wow. My skin feels so soft as well. So that is the end of the winter dry skincare routine. My skin actually looks very glowy right now. It feels really nice, especially with that finishing moisturizer. I feel like if you do the skincare routine before bed, I feel like when you wake up your skin will just feel so much more nourished and just so much more hydrated. So this would be a really nice skincare routine just to do at the end of the day. I was actually a really big fan of a lot of these products. Maybe not so much the oils, because I feel like my skin is already oily and they just don't really work with my skin very well, but I really did like this moisturizing cream and this face mask as well. It just smells nice and just feels nice on your skin, and it just exfoliates and brings out all of your impurities, and yeah, opens up your pores and just gets you ready for the next steps of your skincare routine. And it's just so relaxing to wear as well. Like, I just really love this one. I think it was my favorite. Anyways, if you want to check out any of these products, I'll put them in the caption below. I do have a code that you can use when purchasing these products. If you wish to use that, I'll put that in the caption below as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is a little bit different. I don't normally do skincare videos, but I do value skincare a lot because I do a lot of creative makeup. I put a lot of face paint on my face. My skin does go through a lot when I do makeup, and I just like my skin to feel nice, especially after I put so much product on my face. I just like my skin to feel hydrated and cared for. Please do check out YesStyle.com as well. I'll put a link to their website below. If you'd like to check out any of my social medias, I'll put a link to my link tree in my caption below as well. If you like this video and you would like to see me review more skincare products, then give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more from me, then please remember to subscribe. I do plus size fashion and creative makeup content, so if that sounds like your sort of thing, I'd love for you to join my community. I really hope you have a really good rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!